How many of you guys have had a girlfriend or a wife, and she just refuses to give you bedroom fun, and no matter what you do, it ends with you being disappointed, sexually frustrated, angry, and feeling self-pity? I know I have, and I tried, guys. I fought and fought for 2 years straight, trying to convince my ex to make me feel desired and loved, just to end up being dumped and discarded like used rubber as if I meant nothing to her. I stayed faithful, provided what little I could, and did what the blue pill matrix told me to do, and I got absolutely nothing out of it but wasted my time. With how tired I was and defeated, my heart wasn't even broken when she turned her back on me, started to treat me like crap, and eventually moved on with her life. That reality is what led me to seek knowledge, and eventually I found the RP, and now here I am delivering this message. Look, gents, I know that women love to act dumb like they don't know what's going on, but all of them know you're there to have bedroom fun with them. Even the virgins know that's what you want at the end of the day. So when a woman doesn't want to give you access to her body, it's usually due to 3 things, and we're going to dive into all of them so you guys understand what's going on. Reason number 1 why she doesn't let you split her in half is because she's undefiled and she either values her body or is scared to have sex. This is why I personally don't like dealing with virgins, because of the Mickey Mouse waiting games that you may or may not have to deal with depending on the girl. There are 4 types of virgins: the one that will make you wait until she's quote-unquote ready, the one that is ready to give hers away so she can experience sex or not be judged because she is undefiled. Also, you have the Christian virgin waiting for marriage and the woman who isn't looking to give hers away anytime soon. We're just going to focus on the first 3 for this video because I don't know why any man would want a woman who isn't willing to give up her cheeks. Let's start with the undefiled woman who values her body or is scared to get piped down. These women are time wasters. I don't know which other way to put it. These types of women will string you along for months or years without giving up the cheeks just because, in her mind, she doesn't want to lose her cherry to any and anyone, or she just isn't mature enough to let you mount her if she's scared. But here's the deal: if the right man comes along and she sees him as too valuable to pass up, then he'll get the guts. I'm just letting you know that you may not be able to bust her walls wide open, but there is always another man who can and will, regardless if she values her body or is too scared to make that jump. So with you, she might not be ready, but when the next guy comes along, you won't have to wait as long as you did, and he won't have to put in a lot of investment either. See, with you, she wasn't ready, but when the rich guy or Chad comes along, she'll get ready real quick. Or she might just decide it's time to have sex, and her next boyfriend, a close friend or a guy she really likes, might be at the right place at the right time, and he'll be rewarded. Do I recommend dating this type of woman? Only if you have a girlfriend, a friend with benefits on the side, or you're willing to be monogamous and roll the dice with the hopes that she'll reward you for waiting. But besides that, abandon ship, brothers. The next type of undefiled woman will be the one that is ready to lose hers by any means necessary. You might find it hard to believe that women will give away their first time frivolously to any man they want to, but it happens all the time. I knew 3 girls whose first time was not with a boyfriend in a relationship. One gave hers away to one of my friends because she wanted to get rid of hers. The second girl succumbed to peer pressure and had sex with a random guy her friend set her up with. And the last girl gave up hers because she was curious and wanted to start having sex, so she found a random guy who was also a virgin and let him deflower her. And these are all true stories because I knew all of these girls personally. So this happens sometimes, and it is what it is. Women will have sex with who they want to and when they're ready. So if she has never had sex before and she's not willing to make you be her first, just walk away and don't waste your time, because there's always a man who doesn't have to wait or wait very long. Let's wrap this up with the undefiled Christians and the women who don't want to have sex with anyone anytime soon. These women won't want to give up the draws because of their religious beliefs. They want to get married before having sex. They don't want to disappoint their parents or just aren't interested in having sex. That doesn't mean they can't switch and end up getting deflowered by the man they really want. But just understand that changing these women's minds if you're not that dude will be next to impossible unless you marry the Christian, or in the case of the girl that's not interested in giving up her draws, wait until she's ready. If you're a top-tier guy or Chad, then you might be able to convince that woman to part legs with relative ease. But for regular guys like you and me, just find a 304 and move on with life. She'll break the rules for the alpha, but for the average guy, not a chance unless you catch her slipping or something made her want to get mounted on a particular day, and you just happen to be there or be in a relationship with her. So if you're not willing to put a ring on it or wait a very long time, maybe years, until she's interested, then just walk away. Tap the like button if you agree with me so far. The second reason a woman would not want to part her legs is that she doesn't have any attraction for you or she lost attraction for you. Alright, gents, this needs to be said so the hope strategists in the back of the class understand. You cannot make a woman like you. She either likes you or what you have to provide. But if she doesn't like you, then she will not want to sleep with you, or if she's going to sleep with you, it will be out of pity, duty, or because she needs your resources. So if you're married, in a relationship, or single, and you're trying to have bedroom fun with your partner or a girl you like, and she isn't willing to let you push and shove, then understand that they don't want you, and highly likely nothing you can do will change that. Maybe you can get in shape, get some more money, and if you're single, get a girl, and the woman you're going for might start to find you attractive. But since you can't get another woman in your marriage or relationship, then it usually means curtains for your relationship if she stops having bedroom fun with you. Do you know how many men are in sexless marriages and relationships because the woman lost attraction for him and she's just sitting up under him because she benefits financially? For a relationship to function, the man has to provide for the woman and his family regardless if she's giving him that wet vice grip. But the woman doesn't have to keep her end of the bargain and let him put her 10 toes up so he can bust down her walls for the relationship to work. That's why relationships are BS, because the man doesn't have to get what he wants for the relationship to continue. But the woman doesn't have to do a goddamn thing if you guys are married or have children, and she'll win. So this is one of the many reasons why men must not get into any long-term committed or legal relationship with a woman, because she can change the rules of the relationship at any time, and you'll still have to pay whether you're benefiting or not. Again, if you're not getting any wet vice grip from your woman, then it usually means there's no longer any attraction there, or she just doesn't see it as a duty to have bedroom fun with you. A good woman would understand that sex is important to you, and she'll make it a duty to ride your digging stick, even if she wants to or not. I mean, she just has to let you push and shove for 10 to 20 minutes, and after you bust and go to sleep, she can go and do whatever she wants after that. But no, this is what the modern woman does. They let the men they want defile and degrade them for very little, and they never complain or stop these guys from blowing the spinal cord out of their back for very little investment. And some of them will also let sugar daddies pound them out for very little. See, they have no problem being used and discarded by the men they want or need to get by. But you, as the husband or boyfriend that's providing, get pity, don't mess up the sheet segs or nothing at all. But the guys she really wants and gets wet for have no problem getting her wet vice grip. So just understand that if she's not giving you any bedroom fun, it means she's not or no longer attracted to you, and as such, you should file for divorce if you guys are married and take the L, leave if you're in a relationship, or stop pursuing and chasing her if she doesn't want to give you a chance. Because you might not be getting any, but that doesn't mean she isn't giving another man the cheeks, either married or not. If there isn't something you can do to become more attractive, like get fit or get more status and money, then walk away and cut your losses. Better to go with the woman who likes you and wants to be with you than try to prove yourself to someone who doesn't like or find you attractive. The girl who likes and wants you will make it easy for you to defile her, and she'll be willing to do all the nasty stuff with you out of pleasure and not pity. So which would you prefer, the girl who likes you and wants you to F her and suck her toes, or the woman you like that doesn't want to be with you or have you inside her body? I leave that decision up to you, but I'm going with who wants me to F them. Alright, gents, it's time for the final reason I believe a woman will refuse to give you any peace leave, and it's because she wants to use segs to control you. Listen and listen well. Hope strategists come closer so you can hear what I'm saying, and nice guys, you too come closer. If you have a girl you're with and you have to do things for her to part her legs, then she's using her peace sleeve to control you. This may start out innocent, like if you do the dishes, clean the house, or some other goofy ish like that. Then she'll make you bust up inside her. Then one day, she just doesn't feel like doing it, or she's tired or on her period. But it doesn't end there. It gets worse. She starts making excuses more and more frequently, and then she'll escalate to starting a reward system where if you do X for her, then she'll give you a treat. Look, gents, I'm not even going to linger on this point for too long. If you have a wife or girlfriend you are providing for and she pulls that BS, then dump her ungrateful ass as soon as possible. If you're not married, end the relationship quickly and walk away. I'm dead serious. Do not put up with being controlled under any circumstance. And if you're married, regardless if you have kids or not, because we aren't playing this goofy game of staying for the kids, you're going to secretly meet with a divorce lawyer, find out your options, follow the lawyer's lead, and file for divorce. We aren't going to any marriage counselor who will side with the woman and tell you that you have to treat her so she'll do what she's supposed to do. Hell no with that. End it, and make sure you meet with a lawyer first. Listen to them before you make a move because it's going to cost you money and your kids, but it must be done if that's the type of manipulative person you're with. When you're married or in a committed monogamous relationship, you signed away all your rights to access sex outside the relationship and make your partner the sole provider of sex. This is the ultimate commitment for a man because you can't just go outside and get what you want, especially if you're married, and legally, you'll be penalized if she divorces you. So for your wife to pull that ish, knowing you depend on her to get what you want, and you're paying for it by housing and providing for her, then she would be a despicable human being that needs to be cut out of your life. That's where I stand on that argument. So guys, if she isn't giving you access to her body, but she's making you do stuff or wait for long periods to F her wet vice grip, then just know all she's doing is trying to control you, and you need to leave that woman. I've seen countless miserable men in dead bedrooms on Reddit to know that the only solution is to walk away. Just meet up with your lawyer first before making a move. If she's your girlfriend and you have kids together, do the same and meet up with your lawyer, and they'll let you know the likelihood of you getting 50-50 or full custody of your kid. It will cost and hurt, but it is better to leave than stay with someone who isn't in the relationship for your benefit. This is why I don't recommend relationships, because it takes power out of your hand and puts it into the woman's hand the more you commit and invest. So in my opinion, just stay single. You can go your own way, live the free agent lifestyle, or go monk mode as your options. But whatever you do not get married, cohabitate with a woman, or enter a long-term or long-distance relationship. I leave the rest up to you. Share the video with someone who needs this message. And guys, you can donate to the channel. Even $1 will be appreciated. Our PayPal and Cash apps are in the description box below. Also, if you want to learn the dark truth about virgin women, then click the video on the screen right now. That video will blow your mind.